Yo, the CIA has this electronic targeting system and they're using it on me. That's how I know. And they're tracking my brain activities, monitoring my brain activities, and keeping track of it, my thoughts, my memories. As hard it is for some people to believe, it is true. I'm a victim of this. I invited them to do that to me so that I could expose them to you. I wanted to expose them, not only them, Freemasons too, the Illuminati too, the Jesuit order too. So I started exposing them, knowing that they will target me one day, and that when they came after me, I was going to expose them. Now, so they got this electronic targeting system. Right now, they're doing things right now with simulations and trying to mess with my rhythm, where my trajectory of the conversation is going, where my message is going. Right there, right there. They just did something like that to try, like when someone's talking and you make a noise to make them mess up and shit like that. They're doing stuff like that right now. Anyways, so so this targeting system, it works in a lot of ways, in multiple ways, and it's not only electronic. There's a human aspect too, because they do witchcraft and like spells, curses, voodoo. They use a combination, magic, a combination, whatever they think made work for them, they go and try it. But they have council meetings before they do it sometimes. They're trying to like make me forget right now. No, I will not forget no matter what you do. Right now, they just try to make me forget. You saw it right there. Forget. Look, the word forget in there. Now they're taking it away. They're targeting me right now in real time. So, so they're targeting me in real time and they keep up in real time. And sometimes when I think about certain things, like sometimes even when I'm reading, sometimes with my mental voice, they go and mess with it. They suppress my mental voice. Sometimes I'm reading and it just goes mute. And I feel like this energy of suppression on top of it, like if I can't say it with my mental voice. Sometimes when I go and imagine myself and imagine certain things, like, you're thinking or whatever, normally, they go and mess it up for me too. Now, when I think, it's like they really focus on my mind. They really focus on my mind. So I'm gonna finish the points that I wanted to make before they go and try to make me forget, because they just tried to make me forget just now. You know what I'm about to talk about right now. So I'm about to talk about it anyways. So, okay, the first talking point I wanted to talk about, they want to make me forget right now. Anyways, the other one I know is that I was listening to something that was saying within or something or in the airwaves or whatever, and they were saying how someone just got knocked out, roundhouse. They were saying things like that, right? And I'm listening, and as I'm listening, when they said knocked out, the what you would call it, the replication of, like, if someone is swinging came into my mind, but it wasn't me thinking it, or it wasn't anyone like thinking it that wasn't on their side. You see what I mean? So they go and implant, they send implanted thoughts to my mind of things that I'm listening to sometimes, but exaggerate at a exaggerated pace level. So so I'm hearing, oh, you got knocked out, clean off, or some shit like that, and and then roundhouse, and then see the image of a roundhouse punch, someone getting punched in multiple. They did it in multiple ways as I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about, I'm listening, and they're recreating these actions to go with what I'm listening to, because they want my mind to be controlled by them and sending implanted thoughts to my mind. Not controlled. They do it for a lot of different reasons. So that's one of my talking points. The other talking point is there, but they're trying to make me forget. Well, right now I don't have it right now, so let's see. And right now they're doing one of these. Yes, we did it. We made him forget what he was going to talk about. I'm going to remember it, but probably after I finish this video, I'll probably just write it up here somewhere. when I remember. But yeah, like, so when you saw my body, the projection of me, like if it was a concern or something, like you saw my body or something around here, and then just like the projection of a concern or something sexual or maybe not, or they try to make something out of nothing with that. You see what I mean? So they have this computer generated targeting system, and they have protocols for certain things that I do. So the moment I think about making a video, they go into protocol mode and start like, okay, like they assume certain positions, and the computer assumes certain protocol positions and stuff like that. And they start to try to make me, the first things they try to do is make me forget that my talking points, try to make me forget my talking points. If I defend myself, they try to move to something else. You see what I mean? Oh, there you go. That was my other talking point right there. And let's see. I don't want the enemy. Yeah, someone just reminded me. Yes, it was probably the enemy, or it's probably someone good. Sometimes some good people remind me, and sometimes it's the enemy reminding me, trying to make have influence with what I talk about. How when I think about certain things, they take it in consideration. They take that thought. When I think about certain things, they take that thought and and analyze it, and see where it might go, what might come off of it, where it might lead to, branching, and they branch out ideas like think tanks. They think about all these things and scenarios, and try to like link it to the past, and like, you see what I mean. They try to consider all possibilities about it from that single thought, and they do it at specific times too. Like not every thought they do it to. Some thoughts they already had, have it like, okay, it's not really going anywhere. But sometimes when I think about certain things, they try to see if I'm doing it for a specific reason, if I'm gonna use it for against them, or some they try to like multi they try to like brainstorm on it. That's not exactly what I wanted to say, but you see what I mean. Like right now, they're trying to like give me inconsistencies as I'm speaking in real time, and so like I said, I'm being targeted by the CIA, Freemasons, the Illuminati, and them. They're working together. The Freemasons created the CIA as a way to have more government influence, even though they already have government influence. They wanted a covert uh, department, not only the department, the Federal Reserve, the whole entire Federal Reserve is a terrorist organization. They work together to cover up what they do sometimes. They got caught so many times. That's another talking point that I wanted to talk about. How the feds got caught so many times creating wars and covering it up, and assassinating certain individuals and covering it up. And now social media, when you talk about certain things, they want to censor you and shit like that. You see what I mean? Yeah, so I spoke about certain things that I wanted to talk about. The memory on my phone is low, so I gotta go empty it out. I'm gonna keep talking about these types of things, guys. Stay tuned to my videos. Spread the word, because you gotta do your part. If you really want freedom from your oppressors, do your part. I'm doing my part. I'm telling you what they're doing. So stay tuned, subscribe, leave a like, okay?